it happened again. So another crucial drop late in the game. The opposing offense goes down the field and scores a game-winning touchdown. Happened when Saquon Barkley dropped that ball against the Falcons. And today, it happened when Devontae Smith dropped a crucial ball that would have put the game away. What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming to you guys another video. Coming to you guys with my post-game recap. So the Eagles lose to the Washington Commanders by a score of 35-33. Eagles are pretty much at this point out of the running for the #1 seed. It's not happening. They're out of the running for the #1 seed because the Lions won today, and they the way they're playing right now, I don't see them losing 2 straight games. I just don't see it happening. I think and the Eagles right now, they're playing to win the NFC East. Had they won this game today, they would have wrapped up the NFC East. But now they got 2 tries to do it. They either got to win against the Cowboys next week, or they got to win against the Giants in the following week of the season. To you Commander fans out there, well done. Well done. It only took Jalen Hurts going down. It only took, 3 defenders, including C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who got ejected from the game. It only took for them to go out the game for you guys to have a shot, because let's just keep it real. Even with bum-ass Kenny Pickett as our quarterback, even with Josh Sweat, N'Kobe Dean went out for a little bit. Jordan Davis as well. Even with those guys out of the game, you guys still had to win a close game late in the game. In the game, but well done, well done. I'm not even mad, man. I'm not even mad. I was disappointed, definitely disappointed. Early in the game, when Jalen Hurts went down, he got up. You could just see that Jalen Hurts so badly wanted to get back out there, but the NFL with the concussion protocol, they made him go into the tent, and then eventually he was ruled out for the rest of the game. It sucks, absolutely sucks, but I get it. The NFL with the concussion protocol, they're taking the concussions very seriously, so I understand. It just sucked for us because we really saw just how important Jalen Hurts is for the Eagles offense. Today's show, Kenny Pickett, he had a couple good moments out there, but he also had some bonehead moments out there, like the interception that he threw that set the Washington up for their first touchdown. Bonehead interception. I can't really blame Kenny Pickett for this loss, though. He did have a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. The Eagles went up 21-7. I think they went up at one point. They put up 21 points in the first quarter. The interception was a bonehead interception, dumb interception. But late in the game, man, we cannot finish drives with touchdowns. Even though the referees were giving us flags and moving us down the field, they were in our favor, moving us down the field. We could not finish in the end zone. Not being able to get touchdowns will come back and bite you in the ass. And in this game, it did. In this game, it absolutely came back to bite us in the ass. Not being able to finish drives and score touchdowns. But even with all that, the defense was not good today. They were not. But they did set us up to win this game. They did set us up to win this game late in the game. They got an interception. They got an interception late in the game. So the Eagles' offense now has a shot to put this game away. The score at this point is 30-28 Eagles. All the Eagles gotta do is get a first down, and the game is wrapped up. Kenny Pickett, wide open pass to Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith drops it. It's deja vu. That Falcons loss, that Falcons loss on Monday Night Football, Saquon Barkley dropped a crucial pass that would have allowed the Eagles to run the clock out. You think to yourself, oh God, don't let history repeat itself. Please do not let history repeat itself. And that's exactly what happened. Washington just goes right down the field, and they get the game-winning touchdown. Like I said, I'm not even mad about this. I'm disappointed. It would have been great to sweep Washington. But I look at the factors of this game. When you lose your franchise quarterback, fingers crossed he's back next week, and then you lose key players on the defense, and then you have Kenny Pickett as your quarterback, you are lucky if you're even still in the game. And this was a game that the Eagles were still very much in it to the very end. So imagine if Jalen Hurts was out there. Imagine if C.J. Gardner-Johnson did not go down, but get ejected. Jordan Davis, the Kobe Dean. Just imagine how much different this game probably would have been had none of that happened. So a couple things had to go against us for Washington to have a shot to win this game. Now I know Washington fans are gonna celebrate. Go ahead, congratulations, celebrate. But at the end of the day, can you really sit there and jump for joy over a win that you barely won against a team that lost some crucial players to the team? Can you really just jump for joy over that? And there's a good chance we might see you guys again down the road. So don't get too overconfident, Washington fans. There's a good chance we might see you guys in the playoffs. So Washington does not scare me at all. Jaden Daniels, nothing but respect for him. I think he's a great quarterback. I think he's a very good quarterback. Doesn't scare me at all. Washington doesn't scare me at all. He's a great quarterback, but Washington doesn't scare me at all. They barely won against a team that had lost the franchise quarterback. Hopefully is back next week, but was taken out of this game. If we see you guys again in the playoffs, fingers crossed that it's when both teams are at their very best. We beat you guys once in Philadelphia. You guys got this one in Washington, in Landover, Maryland. So congratulations on that. I'm more disappointed in my team. I'm more disappointed in the fact that our defense just were not that good today. Now I get it, Jaden Daniels is no scrub, and I get that the defense made some big plays for us, but ultimately, guys, when the game is on the line like that, we need you guys to step up. And today you didn't. Now, it also sucks because, like I said, the Eagles are pretty much out of the running for number 1 seed at this point. That absolutely sucks. And right now, the Eagles might very well fall out that number 2 spot. The Minnesota Vikings may very well get that number 2 spot, which means the Eagles are looking at dropping down to the 3rd spot. It sucks. There's no other way to put it. It absolutely sucks. But it is what it is. Hopefully this right here makes us better as a team. Hopefully these guys are absolutely pissed the hell off because next week they got the Dallas Cowboys. It's nothing but division games, these last 2 games, at home, at the Link. This was our last road regular season game, of course. But they have the Dallas Cowboys at home next week. I said they lost this game 35-33, but it was actually 36-33. But next afternoon in Philadelphia, 4:25 p.m. 4:25 p.m. game. The Eagles are at home against the Dallas Cowboys. They win that game, the Eagles are the NFC East champions. One positive thing that did come out of this loss for the Eagles was that by Washington winning this game, the Dallas Cowboys are officially eliminated from the playoffs. So that's great. That's great. No, Dallas had very thin hopes of making the playoffs anyway, but by the Eagles losing today, because the Cowboys need the Eagles to win. But by the Eagles not winning this game, the Cowboys are officially eliminated for the playoffs. So that's great. Now we got to handle our business and sweep the Cowboys. We have not swept the Cowboys since 2011. Let that sink in, guys. 2011 is the last time the Eagles have swept the Cowboys in the regular season, and I want it badly. I want that badly. I absolutely want it. This team, the Cowboys have swept us the past couple times over the years. I want it badly. And I know people are going to say, okay, well, they don't have Dak Prescott. That is true. But I don't care. This Dallas Cowboys team has absolutely, they've been a pain in the ass when it comes to, over the years. So I want that sweep against the Cowboys. I want to go ahead and officially wrap up the NFC East next week. But I'm putting this game behind me. I'm putting it behind me. It's disappointing. It's absolutely disappointing because this is a game the Eagles, despite everything that was going against them in this game, in terms of players, it's a game they very well still could have won. But coulda, woulda, shoulda does not matter. At the end of the day, they didn't win. So, again, Washington fans, again, well done. Well done. If we see you guys in the playoffs, that'd be great. I would love to play you guys in the playoffs. Like I said, Washington does not scare me. They really don't. Jalen Daniels is a very good quarterback. I got nothing but respect for him. My guy, Zach Ertz, who it still puts a bad taste in my mouth that he's in Washington, but I still got nothing but love for Zach Ertz. Today was just not our day. It started with Jalen Hurts going down. That was a huge loss for us. But no excuses. It is what it is. Disappointed, absolutely, but it is what it is. We got to put this game behind us. We cannot let last year repeat itself, where the Eagles had the division right in the grasp of their hands, and they just cough it up. Because if the Eagles lose these next two games, division games against the Cowboys and the Giants, Washington is the NFC East champions. That's what happened to us last year, where the Eagles had that huge collapse late in the season, and they coughed it up to the Dallas Cowboys. Let's not let history repeat itself by coughing up this division to the Washington Commanders. No, hell no. Like I said, this game came down to the wire. Washington really had to fight for this win. To me, that says a lot right there itself. Even with what was going against us, you guys still had to fight for it at the very end. So while I'm disappointed, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Hopefully Jalen Hurts is back next week. Hopefully Jalen Hurts is ready to go, because the Eagles have the ultimate goal, and the ultimate goal is come February is to be in that big game. That's the ultimate goal. But I take it 1 week at a time. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Washington gets the win, late in the game, 36-33. Washington, the Eagles and Washington split for the season series. But like I said, there's a very good chance we might see you guys come to playoffs. So don't celebrate too hard, Washington, because you might have to come to Philadelphia in January. We might see you guys in January. So keep that in mind. I hope we do. I absolutely hope we do see you guys in January. That would be great. That would be fantastic. Devontae Smith, man, like I said, man, it just repeating itself. It happened with Saquon Barkley against the Falcons, and then Devontae Smith dropping a big pass that would have just pretty much put this game away. And I knew the moment he dropped that ball, I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. We have to settle for this field goal, kick this field goal. But that only puts us up by 5 points. Washington goes right down the field and they win the game. Boy. Yeah, that absolutely sucked. Absolutely freaking sucked. But like I said, it is what it is. The ultimate goal is obviously, trying to win this thing and playing football in February. Saquon Barkley, another good day for him. He had 29 carries for 150 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, averaged 5.2 yards a carry. Washington defense made a big effort to slow him down in the second half, and they did. But Barkley is still very well on pace to try to break that single season rushing record. Fingers crossed he does that. Fingers crossed he has a big game against Dallas next week and a big game against the Giants the following week. So Barkley is still on pace to try to break that record. This loss absolutely sucks. It's a tough loss. A.J. Brown had a good day, 8 catches for 97 yards, 12.1 average a catch. He had a receiving touchdown. Devontae Smith, big drop there that would have put the game away. He has 6 carries for 51 yards, 8.5 yards a catch. But yeah, man, any Eagle fan out there that questions just how important Jalen Hurts is to the Eagles offense, question no more. When he left the game, the whole atmosphere just changed. And I know I'm one of those guys that can be critical of Jalen Hurts at times, but Jalen Hurts is huge for this team, and we need him back as soon as possible. I think he will be back against the Cowboys once he goes through the concussion protocol. But yeah, you can't question anymore. Those drives late in the game that we had to settle for field goals. Jake Elliott missed a key field goal at the end of the first half. That would have been that came back to bite us in the butt. He made the last 3 field goals. We called them, of course. But Jalen Hurts, if he was quarterback of the Eagles, Jalen Hurts would have put that ball in the end zone for touchdowns, a couple of those drives. So yeah, he is a huge part of our offense, and when he went down, you just feel how much it changed. The whole atmosphere changed when he went down. So I'm just crossing my fingers that Kenny Pickett is not starting against the Dallas Cowboys. Eagle fans, let's all cross our fingers that Kenny Pickett is not starting against the Cowboys. But anyway, I don't really have much more to say about this game. Disappointing loss, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. You just got to put this game behind you and get ready for the Cowboys next week. Later afternoon game, 4:25 Eastern. Let's get ready to beat those Cowboys and sweep them for the season. I'm out of here. Fly, Eagles, fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.